What's up everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna be having a look at Mr. MaxPax, who's back against Lambo. And these guys love playing against each other. Every single time I talk with Lambo after he played against MaxPax, he tells me, Kevin, you should never really lose to MaxPax because the things he does make absolutely no sense and it's not good. Then I look at the score and you see MaxPax 2-1. I'm like, that's very interesting. And then the next time they play, Lambo will win 3-0. Then MaxPax goes back to the lab. Finds out some garbage. Ooh, nice little tower. They're talking as well, look at that. No way. This is what they're talking about, by the way. And then MaxPax wins the next series in a very close one. And then Lambo wins the next one. So I'm curious which one this is going to be. Are we going to see a dominant Lambo or a cheeky MaxPax? So, this is one of the new maps from the TLMC map pool, Pride of Altaris. Looks like a fun little map here with a, a ramp leading down towards a potential third base over here, or a potential third over here. This looks more like a fourth base to me. Gives me some very good defensive vibes though. Some weak power for the Zergs. I don't think this is going to be a quick queen walk at all. There is some possibility perhaps for swarm host. They walk up this ramp eventually. Maybe after killing these rocks. Yeah. Take line base, then play swarm host. There's a possibility. We'll see what MaxPax has planned for us though as well. Very often the Zergs can fantasize about getting some type of momentum, but end of the day MaxPax is the one in charge, you know? Even as a Protoss, usually you don't really feel like you're the one in charge. When your name is MaxPax, you come from Denmark, and you're 16 years old, maybe 17 at this point. You don't really care what the rules say, you just do whatever you want. Yeah, just kind of curious to see what he's going to do. Opens up with a fast warp gate after Stargate. Gets a couple of chronos rolling as well, and is looking mighty fine over here, I might say. There's a chrono on his probes, another one. He's not going to be moving out on the map with this adapt. In that case, you probably will throw a second chrono on this gateway as well. Lambo, of course, fully aware of everything that's happening. Doesn't quite see the chronos, but Lambo knows. He can feel these things, you know. Oh, pops in. Didn't quite see it, I think. No, I saw the end of it. Now sees the timing on the second gateway. He already knows because of the warp gate timing what it can and what it can't be. We'll see how he responds. Well, so far by not injecting. Not sure if that's a response or if it's just a mistake. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a mistake. You see Lambo moving forward with creep tumors right now. Third base is being taken in a line. And I think that is the correct call, as there's no real advantage of taking this as your third base in the triangle formation. Twilight Council going down here for MaxPax after opening up with, is this 2 adepts? 2 adept Void Ray, Twilight Council, Nexus. This is a beautiful build order. Oh, you can't lose that. It's kind of important he doesn't lose that. Ooh, he's actually not gonna lose it. That is really nice. Gets the Nexus down. And this is looking a lot like a standard game. Even gets the Oracle here chrono boosted out. He's pretending like this is something normal. He's gonna follow this up with a third gate. And I think that's it. Just a 3-gate, yep, 3-gate glaive. There we go. Glaive starts immediately. And now I'm curious to see what Lambo will learn here. What will he see? What will he figure out? Okay, he is going for fast +1 evo on those melee upgrades. Decent amount of queens as well, but we see a Baneling Nest go down. That's going to be a vital structure here for Lambo. Without a Baneling Nest, it's going to be one hell of a task to get anything done. Ooh, we even see this Oracle and this Void Ring moving up. I'm loving this build out of MaxPax, by the way. Hiding so well that he got a super fast Twilight Council. 2 adepts initially. Keeps warping in more adepts. All of those in the main base, of course. Doesn't want to give anything away. Even finishes this. This is insanity. This is giving a big green light, a green lit sign to Lambo, saying, hey, I don't give a crap about my adept count. And Lambo probably interprets this as, oh, he doesn't care about his adept count. That probably means he isn't going to be getting glaives. Takes these gases at 510. All of the things that MaxPax is doing right now is just to fake his opponent. Well, he's also getting a second Stargate and a third Stargate, so maybe not all of it, but if Lambo scouts this gas timing... Oh my god, he's getting a Baning Nest. He's getting a Baning Nest after all. This is gonna hit pretty late, by the way, out of MaxPax. Huh. It's still going to hit in time, though. +1 melee is going to finish before this hits. I don't think Lambo quite saw that. 7 more drones on the way. We have 8 links. It's going to be 14 links against 10 glaive adepts. 10 adepts with glaive. There's a void ray. There's an oracle as well. 10 more links immediately start. And they're going to be going into the drone line. Drones get pulled immediately. Good reaction speed here out of Lambo. These links dealing so much damage with their +1 attack. And a bunch of the adepts have already gone down. 2 more adepts make their way into the natural right now. Not attacking that drone. More links are flooding in. 22 more links on the way as well. Lambo not losing any drones so far. Fantastic control. Oh, 2 drones go down. A couple more go down immediately as these drones get caught out of position. Single adept shades straight into the main base. There's nothing here, so potentially could already start doing some damage. 7, 8, 9 workers go down. 10 workers fall and a lot of links get forced out. Overall trade about equal in resources, but those 10 workers are going to be painful. The follow-up is going to be triple Stargate Void Ray. We're also seeing a robotics facility coming out here for the MaxPax. 11 new workers on the way immediately for Lambo. Lambo, who is on 8 queens still. During this fight, he did not lose any queens. He's building a 9th queen. He's getting an infestation pit as well. He's going straight up to 6 gas. Wouldn't even surprise me if he pushes through to 85. Now let's say 79, 80 drones, 8 gas immediately, straight hive. I don't think that would be... I wouldn't put it past Lambo. Let me put it like that, alright? I wouldn't put it past Lambo. He's going double Evo chamber as well. 11 more workers on the way, straight up to 80. We have a moment of relaxation here, in which nothing really is happening. Well, nothing's happening. Void rays are across the map. We have a double adept run by into the 3rd base as well. And these void rays, right now, they want to be poking towards this 4th. See, oh, there's a couple of void rays there. Let's see what else I can do. Oh, main base. Oh, that's also empty. That's nice. Sees a spore, sees 4 queens, and is without +1, not really a fight worth fighting. Completely empathize with that decision. Bunch of cannons finish up on the 3rd base. 4th base about to start up as well. Supplies relatively equal. I'm surprised we see a Robo Bay rather than straight going for that Forged Twilight, and perhaps getting some Templar Archives out as well. You want to be getting that Storm, you want to be getting those Templar, especially after such a good start where you managed to deny so much creep and so many drones as well. Lambo has done a fantastic job droning back up though, on 93 workers right now. Doesn't quite have the bases though to saturate with all of those workers. You see some oversaturation in the 3rd base, a little bit of oversaturation in the main as well, as that one has already kind of ran out. These Void Rays are dealing a lot of damage. Take out 1 queen, 4 still alive. Shouldn't probably have cancelled Prismatic Alignment. Gonna be able to take out a lot of queens here, even without +1. Does a great job trading out. How many queens are left? Still 10 queens left, but so there are 10 Void Rays as well. Vipers could start immediately. I don't think he's going to be able to get that high. No, he won't. But now this base all of a sudden is in a little bit of trouble. Yep, there we go. Oh, Lambo, you need to be in time. You need to be in time. These queens are moving in. Not quite going to catch it. +1 Void Rays, a little bit too strong. 94 workers on 3 bases. Ay, 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 ay. That is not quite what you want. Look at the income. Basically even. MaxPax even outmining his opponent a little bit. Both of them on 3 bases. Now Lambo is like, oh crap, I need to take this base. But ideally that was his 5th. Oh my god, huge fungal here. And that is a big loss. That was 2-3 Void Rays that just went down for free. 3 carriers are on the way. 2 Vipers are on the way. You see +2 air weapons as well. The position for MaxPax is becoming very pleasant, I might say. Yeah. I do think this is a very pleasant position here for MaxPax. What is this? Artosilo. Oh. Now that's a beautiful animal. So you can take down in 1 shot as well. 10 HP, look at that. The Artosilo. Beautiful little prick. Is there any more? Just 2 on the map in total. You love to see it. A couple of critters on these new maps are absolutely fabulous. This guy definitely is fabulous. Holy crap. Whoop. Look at that. Looks like a Pokemon. Moves in a funny way as well. Void Rays in the meantime trying to take out a couple of infestors. Do a decent job at it as well. A couple of adepts shade into, well, this base. Don't get a whole lot done. I think might have killed half a worker and dealt a little bit of damage. Ooh, we're now chitinous plating, shitinous plating on the way here. For the Ultralisk. No 5th base yet for MaxPax, who's going into that airtoss composition. As Lambo is playing Ultralisk Infestor Queen. 19 queens here. Not a single range upgrade. But a whole lot of carapace upgrades. Oh my god, this guy walks fast. Uh-oh, when there's fights nearby, he moves so quick. These Zealots with +1 not going to be good enough against these Zerglings. They're well upgraded. These are 2-1 Zerglings. Adrenal not quite done yet, but that's only a matter of time. Creep spread of Lambo is mediocre here. He has been struggling getting that creep out, even though he has 21 queens currently. A little bit surprising. Right now he has 33 creep tumors. If all queens would just add 1 creep tumor, he would almost double it. Then again, that would be kind of a waste of energy. There's a lot of transfuse energy here, by the way. A crap ton of transfuse energy. Artosilope once again shows his face. 5th base, charge lot, void ray, run by / flyby happening here. This base is going to get cancelled 100%. Not even sure if this is the natural 5th. I feel like this bottom base makes more sense. Here we see 2 disruptors, gonna get decent hits here on the queens. 2 vipers are joining the party as well. Storms are gonna be going down. Couple of transfuses, no. Yes, transfuses. Microbial Shroud I think was used there as well. All of these queens are going to fall. Ultralisk are pushing in. Void Rays in the main base take out the Hive. Zealots at the 5th base take out the 5th. Once again Lambo has a lot of workers. Oh my god, but he's not gonna get any bases. Loses the hatchery here. If he loses this spire, does he have a spire remaining? No. No tech remaining. Good recall here out of MaxPax. He did a crap ton of damage. This 4th base has no defense whatsoever. These links will be able to do a little bit of damage, but the Void Rays come back home to defend. But not before all of these workers are going to go down. And maybe even right-click this base right now. The DPS of the Void Rays might just not be good enough. Right-click on the Nexus. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be close? I don't think so. Void Rays seal the deal. And here comes MaxPax with his entire army, with everything he has. His house. Everything. Boom. All in. Remember one time I read about a guy that sold his house and put everything on red in the casino and won. I feel like this is one of the stories. It's propaganda by casinos to get you to play more. Oh, big Microbial Shroud. Ah, this is nothing. This is negative damage. They're healing the queens. Look at that. Oh my god, that did nothing. Holy crap. Queens in Microbial. Look at this. Actually healing the opponent. The interceptors are going down, nothing's happening. Once again a Zealot run by is trying to take out this base. Not quite going to work. MaxPax keeps engaging into this Microbial Shroud. 6 queens fighting against the biggest capital ship. Just can't quite cut it. Can't quite cut it. +3 isn't done yet. There is +2 carapace upgrades, but that Microbial Shroud looks so dang powerful against these interceptors. Holy crap. 4th base goes down for MaxPax. He's actually tight on money right now. Is Lambo somehow making it work? I have no clue how this is happening, but run by after run by is finding some damage. And I mean, MaxPax also was finding a lot of damage. But the trades are just a little bit too even. These queens in the Microbial Shroud are putting in the work. They're putting in the hours. These guys have been working out. Holy crap, they're strong. Big armor, big guns. Still not a single ranged upgrade on the queens, by the way, which is hilarious to me. His main damage output so far has been the queens, it feels like. How many have gone down already? 20 queens have gone down, 11 more are on the map. Oh, Microbial Shroud once again, this time mainly on the infestors themselves. Microbial and Ultra should be sick as well. Second Microbial Shroud gets used here. Good fungals on these interceptors, and Lambo is going to have another relatively successful fight here against airtoss. With a very primitive looking army, purely existing out of spellcasters. Now there's no Microbial. You see these infestors go down so fast. It's really crazy the difference between Microbial and no Microbial Shroud. Oh boy. Queens, it's rare to see 8 queens chasing, what is this? 8 carriers and 5 void rays, and the void ray guy goes, well, that's not great. Both of the guys, I guess there was a little pause. Lambo complaining about the fact that he's only making air units and aim moving, and MaxPax complaining about that spell. I think both people have a decent point here. MaxPax could probably add a couple of Templar, maybe uses Disruptors a little bit more, because the Microbial Shroud is a massive please hit me here zone, because really only under that zone are the units safe, and if the units are in that zone, then Disruptors in there will do a lot of damage and probably just straight up kill them. Mothership is being researched right now, 149 supply against 190. MaxPax supply actually not looking all that hot. After having a game where it felt like everything was going correct for him in the early game, he still doesn't quite manage to leverage that advantage. Are we going to see a recall? Is there Neural yet? There's no Neural, otherwise this would have been prime time to Neural one of these carriers. We're gonna see Infestors chase carriers here. We have Ultralisk and Lynx once again hitting this fort base, and one more time. It will go down. No cannons, no batteries to save it. And the Skytle's Golden Armada is too slow. And moving back home, these Ultralists, of course, with infinite carapace upgrades as well, go down very slowly against these carriers. Void Rays will do a slightly better job. As you can see, these 5 Void Rays are putting in the work. Are we going to see a Burrow? Ooh, Burrow's almost done. Is he going to Burrow a Ling here? That would be really cool. The Burrow, of course, was researched for these Infestors. Look at the speed at which this pylon dies, by the way. Oh, man. Lynx with Adrenal Glands. +3 upgrades. Wow. Actually crazy. So much damage. Burrows hit. Yep, there we go. No fort base for you anymore, Mr. MaxPax. Templar are in the army. 3 Disruptors, maybe? What do you have? 3 Disruptors. Where's number 3? Oh, here it is. 2 Templar. Mothership is out as well. And now we get to see what I believe to be the final fight. There's no more income left for MaxPax. There is income left here for Lambo. We see a decent Disruptor hit, hitting 1 or 2 Infestors. Now the Ultralisks are moving forward. Oh my god, Neural Parasite Party. And this army is now fighting for the opponent. The Void Rays, and I believe there's a carrier here. No, it's just Void Rays for now, fighting for what's most likely going to be the winning team. Queens are chasing. Still no +2 range upgrades on these ladies. 21 queens still on the map. 24 have died. This is a 45 queen total game. And that's the thing of beauty as well. Ultralists go for the counter attack, as Lambo says. I think I can hold this with just queens and Microbial Shroud. And I think Lambo might just be right. 11 Corruptors are on the way here. I mean, there's just not enough damage here for MaxPax to deal with these queens and these Infestors. More Microbial Shrouds going down, Corruptors moving forward. These, of course, do not have the protection of the Microbial Shroud, but I don't think it is quite going to matter. 46 Interceptors are left, the carrier goes down. Corruptors are being transfused like their life depends on it, and let's be real, it really does. Mothership almost goes down. Lambo still at 177 supplies. These Ultras are looking for something to kill. They can't quite find something, so they'll go for this pylon as a tasty snack. 8 drones go down on the side of Lambo. 12 more Infestors are on the way. I think at this point Lambo knows that he has won, and he is just doing whatever he wants. He's getting more Infestors. He's getting his carapace upgrades, finally, may I add. Took him a while, don't think he quite realized. More Microbial Shroud, and at this point he can trade out against Interceptors, as MaxPax truly has ran out of money. Long distance mining from this third base, which almost ran out of money as well, or almost has run out of money. This game is absolutely over, and I'm not quite sure why MaxPax is staying in, but he's doing it. And you know what? I don't even really mind it. 4 Ultralisk are gonna be moving forward. Once again, trying to deny that long distance mining will take down a couple of probes. 2 defensive Void Rays will try their best to deny those Ultralisks, but I mean, it doesn't even matter. Lambo has too much money, he has too many units. Every single Interceptor that dies is an Interceptor that can't even be rebuilt anymore. The Mothership goes down, and at this point, I think lights go out for MaxPax. Perhaps the lights are on, but no one seems to be home. There come the Neural Parasites, and we now have an entire army fighting for Lambo. GG gets called. And Lambo wins this game on Pride of Altaris, one of the new maps. That's going to be it for today's episode or today's video. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see you all next time for a new video. Bye bye.